Jack Binkerd's album American Sweethearts Will Never Last, an article by Steve Shagwell for Your Band Sucks.
Derp, 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 derp.
Good lord, dude. This shit made me facepalm so hard I have a concussion. Jack Binkerd is an American singer-songwriter from the Deep South, so of course I was expecting something uneducated and stupid. And boy, did I get it. His album American Sweethearts is part indie, part folk, and all disgusting and awful. Ironically, all the songs are about serial killers. I say ironically because this shit will murder your eardrums with cold, calculating, and slightly brain-damaged precision. This shit ranks right up there with Evil Twin for awful. They say that the three main things serial killers have in common are a history of abuse, bedwetting, and a head injury. Well, the abuse this idiot must have gone through in order to be so creatively discombobulated had to be incredible. For Christ's sake, was this guy beat with cinder blocks or something? Bedwetting? Look at this guy. He probably still has to change mattresses weekly.
No, just the sheets.
And head injury just kind of goes without saying. So let's take a walk through this collection of fruits. Fruits of life gone terribly wrong. The album opens with a track called Ted Bundy and a whole lot of breathless singing that probably impresses the hell out of really basic white girls who marry guys with crew cuts and polo shirts and then cheat on them with guys who have dreadlocks and tie-dye shirts. It's sappy as fuck and sounds kind of like Ed Sheeran phoning in a recording session while drunk. I, of course, embraced it enthusiastically because I'm an asshole and I love the sound of sweet failure. The second track is called John Wayne Gacy, and it has a really cute circus melody thrown in, a reference to John Wayne Gacy moonlighting as an actual clown, I imagine. The irony of a clown referencing a clown in his music cannot be understated. It has a slide guitar happening, and by that I mean it slides into your music player like a goddamn incel sliding into a sorority girl's DMs. It is exactly that off-putting too. From there it goes into Dennis Rader, a happy little ditty that sounds out of tune and out of touch with reality. It has
kind of like Dennis Rader.
It has all kinds of annoying tremolo picking in it, and at one point, and that's where this song shines. It's creative and original, but then again, so is that Baby Shark song, and we all know how annoying that motherfucker is. At one point, he doubles his vocals because why not have too much of a bad thing, right? But then the song picks up into a guitar solo that injects some much-needed life into this Frankenstein's monster of an abomination. So there's that, I guess. Track 5, called Jeffrey Dahmer, is a slow ride through epic levels of boredom and facepalms. It won't just put you to sleep, dear reader. It will put you into a fucking coma. If Kesha herself, I got into the spirit of this for a second. If Kesha herself were to give me a blowjob while I was listening to this song, I would be too far gone to even notice. I'm pretty sure a blowjob from Kesha. Oh, we lost you.
Bring him in.
Would be the best life support available. Though I have to admit, the guitar did create...
Hang on.
Mila, stop.
Hey, come here, Mimi.
We have a guest.
We gotta listen to me getting made fun of.
Okay. Though I have to admit that guitar did create some faint stirrings of life in me. Nope, never mind. What was I thinking? Okay, Mila, you were distracting me.
She's still in the show.
It's okay. She got it.
Though I have to admit, the guitar did create some faint stirrings of life in me. Nope, never mind. That was the air from the ceiling fan on my dick. What? I'm talking about Kesha giving me a blowjob, and you thought I wouldn't pull it out and start jacking it. You really are a special kind of stupid, aren't you? Moving on. The final track is called Eileen Warnos. And let me tell you, this shit is stupid. Several O's.
Oh.
I'm talking NRA convention stupid. Not that I've ever been to one. I wear hoodies and I love Skittles, so I'm thinking I shouldn't. Of course, I am white, so I should be fine. But then again, we're talking about a bunch of people who worship...
I just got what he was talking about.
Of course, I am white, so I should be fine. But then again, we're talking about a bunch of people who worship a dead Middle Eastern hippie that somehow thinks he wants them to shoot Middle Easterners and hippies. So, some stupid should never be underestimated. Well, anyway, my point is the NRA is fucking stupid, and so is this song. This album will commit serial murder on your earbuds. If you happen to encounter it, do not approach. I repeat, do not approach. Call your local scene police immediately at 1-800-YOUR-BAND sucks. Jack Binkerd is not done with us. He has a new EP coming in June. An alternative R&B based album. Yes, folks, he's changing up his style in order to trick you into listening to more of his sad excuses for songwriting.
They figured it out.
Is that
He
it?
spoiled my secret. That's it.